Hey everyone, this is one of those videos where it's about mentality. Today is not really about how to get money. This is really about your mentality. And I think you all appreciate these videos because it's the raw, it's the truth, and it's not sugar coated when it comes to me. I'm going to tell you just like it is. In order to get to where I'm at, where I honestly never believed that I'd be in this position. I can't lie to you and tell you I didn't believe I'd be in this position. I just didn't believe I'd be this comfortable in this position. I knew it was going to take some hard work. I knew that it was going to take some sacrifice, but I didn't know that I would be here this early, living my financially free life. But you know what? I always had a vision. I always had a purpose, and I always worked hard to achieve my goals. I saved and I invested, and then I always looked for a better deal, a newer deal, and something that would work for me. I didn't take shortcuts. I worked straight through it. I paid off all debts, and then I invested aggressively. When my money was low and I was making $50 a month in the stock market, $200 a year in the stock market, I continued to invest. I continued to compound that. I continued to grow that to where I now make $500 a day, $1,000 a month, whatever the case may be. I think this month I made about $2,000 in the stock market. And that's just one account. I have so many accounts. I have like 6 different accounts. Somebody had to tell me today, like, yeah, you got so many investments. Like, when I talk, I actually downplay a lot of my situations. You might think I'm upselling you, but I'm really not. I downplay all of my situations. So where if I'm really making like 5,000 a month, I'm going to tell you I'm making like 4. Just because of unforeseen circumstances and changes. But honestly, I'm always making more than I say, or I'm always investing more than I say, because I like to lower the expectations rather than shoot it through the moon. A lot of people are going to give you all this pizzazz and all this stuff that's really not true. But I downplay it and then I show you more. There's some people at my work that asked to see my stock market account. I said, here you go. And that day I was up 3,000. And it was just funny because I saw the look on their face like, whoa, like, how old are you? It's ridiculous. But the main thing about this video today is, on a serious note, don't tell me, show me. Because when it comes to stocks, when it comes to real estate, when it comes to investing, you can look me up. I'm on every public site. I'm on Franklin County. You can look me up. You can see the assets that I own. You can see the real estate that I own. I'm not hiding, right? Now, I should be for tax reasons and for legal reasons, but you can find me. You can see how much I owe. I had a friend who was a police officer. Look how much I owed on the house. I didn't even know that they can look at how much debt I have on the property and how much it's worth. So you can basically calculate my net worth, at least in real estate terms, if you're a police officer. That's kind of crazy, and you should not have that much power. But that just goes to show you that I'm not hiding. I show you the money every time. Now, I'm not telling you that you have to be like me. I'm not telling you that you have to go out there and show people like, this is what I'm doing. Look at how much cash I'm making and start flexing, because some people will think you're gloating. But me, I'm just trying to show you that I am knowledgeable, resourceful, and that I actually do what I'm telling you I'm doing. Right? When you listen to me, you're not listening to somebody who hasn't done it or isn't doing it. I don't talk about stuff that I don't do. Right? So when people talk about flipping houses and things like that, I've never flipped a house, so I don't talk about flipping. When people talk about wholesaling, I've never wholesaled, so I don't talk about it. My uncle did. I'm not living his life, so I'm not going to talk about it. My cousin did. They did wholesaling. I don't live his life. I didn't invest in it with him. And so I'm not going to talk about that. Now, if he wants to share that story, I can definitely get him on the podcast and we can do that. But again, I only talk about things that I've done. Let's talk about things that you're doing. Let's live in reality. A lot of people don't live in reality. But what I do like is that people are starting to have a vision as we're getting older. You're starting to carve out a vision for yourself. You want a family. Okay. You want a secure job. Okay. You want to make X amount of money a year. Okay. All of those things are good. But how much are you saving every year? How much are you investing every year? How much are you putting down to get ready to purchase a home every single year? Those are the conversations that you're not yet having. These are people who are talking to me, and so I'm just relaying that back to you. These are the conversations that you're not yet having with yourself. Me, every single year is guaranteed I'm investing $15,000 in the stock market. Guaranteed every year I'm saving $20,000 in savings. Guaranteed every single year I'm going to pay down my mortgages by an additional $3,000 each. You do the math. And I still can go out, do what I want. I can still pay $2,400 for boxing classes. I can still pay to increase my YouTube setup. I can still buy Christmas gifts, go on vacations, and party like a rock star. But what comes first? Delegating where my money goes every single day, all day. I know that X amount of money is going into my savings account on the first of every month. I know that X amount of money is going towards principal only payments every single month. I know that X amount of my money is going out to the stock market every 2 weeks. I know that X amount of my money is going towards my 401k every 2 weeks. I know that X amount of my money is going towards something else. I can't even think right now. But these are things that I'm actually doing every single month, every single week, every single day. This is not just talk. This is reality that we're living in. My friends know. My family knows. Those who listen to me know. Like, I don't have supporters who haven't already seen what I'm doing. You know, maybe one or two people who have subscribed to me that haven't seen me put in the work, haven't seen my investments. And for you who are listening faithfully and haven't seen it yet, you will. You will. Absolutely, you will. You can look at some of my past videos on me going up and viewing properties. You can look at some of my past conversations with people that I've interviewed and people that I'm going to interview, conversations that we have, the structure in which we have it. You can look at some of my previous videos on other channels in which I've invested. You can even look at some of my music videos where I have tens of thousands of dollars. This is not overnight success. This is hard work, dedication, and resilience. You can look on my LinkedIn and see the type of work that I've done throughout my short life. And you can understand that this kid worked tremendously hard to be where he is today. So don't tell me, show me. A lot of you are trying to tell me what you're going to do and how long it's going to take you to do it. Show me. Show me. When I was in college, I didn't tell people that I'm going to graduate in 4 years. I just did it. When I was in college, I didn't ask people to pay my debt. I just did it. When I was looking for a career, I didn't tell people that I was applying for Amazon. I just did it. When I was leaving New Jersey for Ohio, I didn't tell people that I needed money for a plane ticket. I just paid for it. In fact, we celebrated in Miami and then I paid for it. When I needed to look for a car, my uncle helped me with that. I won't lie to you there. At least he helped me in the search. I paid for it, right? He didn't. And then when it's time to look for housing, I found my own real estate agent. I walked these properties, hundreds of them. I looked, I searched, I scoured, and I did it. When it was time to go into the army, I didn't consult no one. I just did it. When it was time to leave, I didn't consult anyone. I just did it. When it was time to purchase my next property, I didn't consult anyone. I just told them that I would do it, and then I did it in 29 days. When it was time to quit a job, I just did it. And when it was time to get a new one, I just did it. No one is watching me. No one is telling me, listen, if you fail, I'm sure like my family, they would have my back. If I failed, if I crashed and burned, they say, hey, you can come on in. But that's not even possible. That's not even a possibility. With all the streams of income I have, it's not even a possibility. I could lose a stream of income right now and I'd still be okay. Absolutely fine. Nothing would change. Nothing. Like literally nothing would change. It doesn't matter what stream I lose, nothing would change. It's because I'm so well-rounded, so diversified. It really wouldn't even matter. If I lost a property right now, so got another one, so what? I could rent for a little bit. Then I'd move into one of my other properties once it's available. Like, we always talk about what we are going to do. I talk about what I've already done, right? And then what we should continue to do, what we should continue to build upon, strengths that we already have that we should be continuing to hone. Just do it. Like Nike. Don't be someone that has to be told all the time what you should be doing and you never take the steps. Don't be someone who's scared to invest, but you'll spend all your money on frivolous things and you have nothing at the end of the day. Don't be someone who says, oh, I don't invest into the stock market because I'm scared, but you'll buy flowers and eat food all day long and then be broke at the end of it. Don't be someone who doesn't have an emergency fund and says, oh, I'm still saving $100 this month, but you're not saving for an emergency. And so you always need to utilize your credit card. Don't be someone who's always in debt because it feels easy and it feels good, and so you never get out of it. Don't be someone who always owes someone else, including the bank. Be someone who doesn't, because you have the capabilities, you have the income, you have the money to do it. And no amount of increase in income is going to stop you from being in debt, because the more money you make and the more debt that you're okay with, the more debt you'll be in. That's why it's always best to not have a lot of money, especially if you're someone who goes into debt very easily. Because it's better to get out of it when you have less than when you have more. It's going to be harder with more money and more debt. I can promise you that. So those of you who think that more money is going to change your life, it's really not. It's just going to make it worse. You have to learn on your own to be better financially, smarter financial decisions. Just do it. Stop talking about it. Just do it. It's about that time. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.